I forgive you. This time.
Okay. So AA we like. Who have we got? Seasoned enemy unit. Am I going to need... They have a lot of tactics cards. I don't know if I need Pella. Let's say I don't need Fisher King for now. All that. But yeah, I'm relying on you to tell me if I need Pella for a enslaved deck. I suppose if they give one of my good units spying, that I can use Pella to purify the spying, and therefore they won't be able to then steal it immediately. But that's just a suppose. What do I actually have? Immortals? Maybe this is an Immortals round? Because I don't have the Scenario or the Eniromancy. Opponent connection lost. Did they rage quit? I didn't even play a card. I don't see how I could have made them that angry by not playing a card. Probably just internet. Gwent servers dying. Earth to Gwent. How long does it wait for it to reconnect before it just gives me the win? That's how long it waits. Well, there we go. They lost their connection. I was forced to win. And it completes my mosaic for level 7. And how did that progress? What did I do? Is it just because I went up a rank? I didn't know that you got an extra summer cycle by going up ranks. Also, what did I get? Is that the horn of whatever? Horn of thingy? You know? Horn of horn? Horn of horny? Horn? What? Horn? Horn! Mahakam Horn. No, I got this card. It was a chest, so it gave me a gift. But so for the avatar, I don't know. I didn't have this before, I'm pretty sure. Or did I? No, I did have it before. I don't know. I think I did. I think it would be nice if it says, you got this card on the 13th of the 7th, 2023, but I have a feeling it's ringing a memory that I got the horn in a previous keg. But if you're saying avatar, that maybe makes more sense. Let's go have a look at the avatars. Trinkets. Is the horn here? Horn is here. Right, okay, so you're correct. Thank you. I'll just be the crazy person who thinks weird things are happening. See, I must have had the card before. Why it chose to give me that avatar? Because I didn't think I completed any quests. Maybe getting to rank 7 is a boundary where it pushed me up. Oh, what I was going to do, actually. Okay, it's found someone. Fine. I'm not sure if I've filled out my journey boost. So let me just check that quickly. Well, I say quickly. Journey, just hide cards. No, I can't do it now. Okay, so what do we want? Scenario's good. In fact, lots of these things are good. Maybe not charges, though. Damn, Sorceress works well with that, although it's a bit of a mixed hand. John Natalis. And we're playing Deadeye Ambush. So we are expecting Waylay spam, which means we will want a way. Well, I say Waylay spam. That's just my way of playing it. Most people are going for Angus spam. A Neuromancy maybe into... So if I play the Squire, then that could be a Neuromancy into Prince Ansace, but then he'll only have 6. I need him to be slightly higher than 6. How do I do more damage then? What do I do? Whenever you play a knight. Well, let's start with this. And maybe let's do something silly by bringing the Squire in.
My liege.
It's fine. We're going to be doing silly things. Trickster. Isn't it the guy from before?
Gentle sir.
I don't remember their name. They're playing it wrong again. So maybe I shouldn't be worried. And if they're going to do that, then... Because they've already... Well, they can always replay it. But if they do, then it's not the end of the world. Actually, they did this, but it didn't actually do anything. It's fine. Let's go with this then. I know I didn't click the Squire. We'll click him in a second, maybe. Okay, here comes Angus. Here's what we were expecting before. But he only boosts it by 2. I don't know why I was doing this. Oh, if I boost this whilst he's down here, but then he won't be able to use the thing immediately. Which is annoying. So, I mean, what do I do? Can't just get rid of my whole leader. I'm gonna have to just play Maiden or something. Or this guy.
Death to the invaders! King and country!
Except, if I'd remembered that, no, it still wouldn't have helped. If I'd remembered about the,
I'm so tired.
Well, then I could have done it now. Played it now. Yeah, okay. There was a way to get rid of him. But I've now gone past that point. I mean, again, they want to play it again. If I was to play John into damage, but then he wouldn't be fully damaged. I mean, I could just pass and leave him with a tricky situation again. I know I like long rounds, but he's not going to be getting above my points. A strange move for a night stack, for sure. But I know he wanted to replay it, so for him to do that, he's down to 5 cards already. Does he really want to go down to 4 cards to do it again? Vanadine.
Gag them.
Okay,
One will
so
not
he's
be
doing his
hurt.
setup again. He can't replay it. Is he going to go down to 4 cards? Dry round? And then he's got Sinless.
Glosan ahenid Angleana.
Okay. But he still has to use one of his Waylays. No, he's going to Neuromancy. Don't tell me you're going to Sinless now. He should have used one Waylay, which would have got him 12 points. He'd be on 34, and maybe a leader. If he really wants to win. Right? But he's going to play Venosial. What, isn't that a shame for him? You've played your 3 of your best cards there, and you're still tied, but 3 cards down. And now, why would you Purify? I think this is the guy from before. He's still learning how to play this deck, but I don't know how he's in rank 7. Maybe he's very good at other decks. I shouldn't really... When I first played this deck, I didn't know how to play it. Anyway, he's definitely going to dry round, so we'll leave the Fisher King in there. What cards do we want? These 2 are fine. We don't want Boiling Oil. Is there anything that was worth locking? Probably not. Let's say no. Right. Of course you dry around. Fisher King. What do we want on the top? AA for sure. Or Heatwave. I mean, we have an Neuromancy, so it doesn't really matter too much. Let's go with AA. I mean, I could play other things, but there's just no need. Okay, round 3. Or are they just going to forfeit before then? I don't know. Right, we should have lots of mulligans. What do we want? What are we looking for from our deck? Maybe a Knight Errant. Maybe a Heatwave. But that's about it. So the only thing I'd want to click is this one. Not the end of the world. Right, I think I'll leave it at that. We have an Neuromancy. How do we start this round? Immortals? I guess Immortals.
When one falls, another replaces him.
And then we're going to Sorceress next to it.
Carefully.
I mean, I could just Heatwave that. Because I don't know what else he's going to have in his deck. And this is going to provide... Yeah, Karathi the scenario. Because it's going to provide at least 2 Deadeyes, which is 12 points. Even though it loses us a couple of points on replaying the damn Sorceress, but still. What's he going to use the Heist with? Just random cards?
Where is Sabrina?
Where is Sabrina? I do not know. You should know he plays deck like yours. Yeah, I know. So it's like... I'm just trying to think. It's just normal cards and Simless left, but you can't use the Heist on Simless. So, unless he has like something like Reordain instead of Simless, because I didn't see him use Simless last time. But the fact that he used Vanadyne twice suggests it's Waylay, so Simless. He's going to do it now. How many Waylays does he have? No, he's going to play Alyssa.
Know that I was trained by Clara.
He also didn't get his extra Waylay from this. So he had 2 in the starting deck. He played Vanadyne twice, that's 2, 6, maybe 7. So he can do 21 damage to me, maybe. And I don't really know if he's got them all here. He's lucky if he has. I think, well, he's bricked the Commando anyway. Play Maiden. Yes. And then that's Grace 8. We could boost it by 5.
You want a piece of someone who's scruffy? Well,
Although again, that leaves it out. Next turn I'll probably play John Natalis to get him the extra boost needed to get to 14. Or I'll play the Knight Errant to start getting double boosts here. In fact, I should Amphibious Assault. Well, here comes
You are
Waylay
no
spam.
lunet of mine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Racists. For the daisy of the valley!
And he's going to be able to get rid of it. Which is a bit of a shame.
Time for you to die, Dwan. Accursed racists.
So he got rid of the most dangerous card. So yeah, I could Knight Errant from AA, because there's nothing else that I would do. Or I should be doing Redanian Knight. Errant or Squire. Oh yeah, because Squire would help with that coming later. I know, they're all like engines, I want to play them all now. Let's go with it from in here. Errant Knight.
Be warned, my sword is mighty.
I mean, I could make her pop her own shield. Because then she'd get, like, 4 points, right?
Love is war. For the daisy of the valley!
Play 2 Errants and remove 4 shields they give. Who? Elias. Destroy an allied unit, then spawn 2 Elven Deadeyes on this row. I mean, it's worrying that they have a lot of things going on. I think I need to get this guy out. Because it's engine. Let's make her... Can I make her pop her own shield? No. But that boosted, and now 3 is enough to get you to there. Which means I can then play that on you. Because then they should be getting boosted quite a bit, right? I don't know, they have a lot of Deadeyes. They might actually do it this time. A lot of Deadeyes.
I do what I
And they're able to replay this thing. Save a leader charge for Ansius or Isengrim if he drew him. Yeah. And hello with the F-Gems. How are you doing? Good to see you. I mean, yeah, it's only going to be a leader charge of 2. addition, so I could Squire to get that out there. We kind of want the Knight Errant to be being boosted, though. I stick that in here.
Fill my pure ass. Go on.
And then I'll play John Natalis onto him so that he can definitely get boosted. Or maybe I should have played the Squire first because I'm going to need it. Squire to Ansius, yeah. Well, let's hope he doesn't play on this turn, but then that's the next move. Maybe he doesn't have him? He can't replay this thing again. Destroy an allied unit. Not that he'd want to. I haven't seen this one used. That's an interesting one. You should boost the unit you infused. Need to be a bit greedy here. Boost this one, and not try and get this one up to Grace. Because if I get this one up to Grace, then I should be able to use the abilities again. Sure, Grace is good as well. Boost leftmost errant. Well, if this gets up to 7, then I can boost it by 2. But for now, let's just play this. Squire.
Your shield, sir.
Yeah. Are they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? So they still have two spaces. And they still have 2 cards. And this should be on 7 next time anyway. I mean, it'll get there, but it maybe needs to get there quicker, is why I would then use that boost. Because I would boost that with this, or then use the last one on Prince Ansius. How much health does Isengrim have? He also has 2 leader charges.
No, it's fine.
That Squire almost died. And it unfortunately hit this. You can play Ansius on range, then he gets boosted by 1. Yes, but that's less than doing 4 damage to him. Oh no, okay, but I can use the order. Let's leave Jan for last say. John, yeah. But we want to boost him. And he's a knight, but he's a soldier. Right, so we need to play that now.
Come on, coward, and your own doom confront.
Okay. We will not click any buttons now. Because nothing could really grace. I don't get why it's going up by 1. Oh no, it went up by 2. It just had the +1 twice. Really quickly.
For the daisy of the valley.
Right. So it's going to be another 6, 92. And then his last card. What's his last card? Bowman. You should have played that in the back row then. So I need to find 32 points. Well, first thing I do is I trigger Grace on this thing. Then I can get rid of a shield. Then I use this guy. I do 4 damage. Oh no, he's going to duel. So he can do 6 damage. And then I play him on melee.
Dark cloud
and 5 plus 2 plus vitality onto him.
The king!
Whoa, 93. How close? And they give the GG. I wasn't expecting, because when we first, if it is the same person, they played it a lot better this time. Or I played it a lot worse by giving them the short round to... I passed a bit early in the first round, thinking I was going to be up a few cards, but I just allowed them to have a dry round. And they did enough setup. But, just about, and I think it was your advice at the end there, which is to put Ansius on the range row, and also to buff the one that I had infused. I think those were the 2 critical things which pushed me from like 80-something points to 90-something points. So I thank you very much for your good advice. I now need to recover. And, you know, work out what I'm doing in this next game. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked play so quickly. Let's say we don't want... Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please leave a like. And if you think you would enjoy more, then please subscribe, or even join me live on Twitch. Whilst it's cliche, all of these will help the channel. On screen is something carefully curated, or something the YouTube algorithm suggests, or maybe even both. In any case, have a great day.